charge $10 to someone's PayPal without hacking their PayPal account? That's what I want to know. Like, they have no access to my password. How could this website have let them make a PayPal charge just using my email address without authorization? You know, it's so weird. But I like how they, like, now I have their name, so it's Damien. Damien. Review us on Trustpilot. Yeah, I like your company. You let people, like, access other people's PayPal accounts and charge them. I'll really recommend you on Trustpilot, Damien. Do you think it's Damien Lemos? You think, like, your friend from the chess video, like, the guy who's, like, stealing my content, and that site that steals people's content and doesn't pay them anything? What was it that got bought by Chessable? Damien Lemos. There's a lot of Damiens, though. We can't just accuse random Damiens. Maybe he just used the code name Damien. We have no evidence. But I think he's probably just a noob. Some kid who plays Roblox. But I still don't understand how the heck you can charge my PayPal account and have the charge go through without having my password. I don't think I've been hacked or anything. It's just like this website is like, how could the PayPal account go through? It's weird. Anyway, this happened a few days ago, but I just got this email from this website that sells, like, online gaming codes. And it's like, hey, review us on Trustpilot, Damien. I'm going to send them, like, a scathing email. Yeah, I'll review you on Trustpilot for letting someone, like, make a fraudulent transaction on my email using PayPal for your site. You'll be really thumbs up on good old Trustpilot. Because Trustpilot is so reliable. Alright. Anyway, enough venting. Astrobay, what's up? Let's get some games. We're taking challenges 7+5. Wait to move and win. The F pawn must go through. Oh my god, F7. Check and F7. That's just too easy. Rook G2 check, followed by F7. Okay. So is there any way that black could defend? Like rook check? I could just play F7 directly, but then knight takes. It's probably a trick. It's rook check. I knew that was the answer. I just, like, mouse slipped. God damn it. Trustpilot is garbage. Yeah, I got it right anyway. Mouse slips don't count. Let's get some 7-5 challenges. We've got about 2 hours. Play some rapid chess here. Kingwin. Kingwin is the website that tried to steal my money. They tried to steal my money from. Review Kingwin on Trustpilot. Well, it's a perfect place for people who steal identities to try to capitalize on their illicit transactions. What can I say about Kingwin and Trustpilot and Damien? Damien Lemos. A deep dive on identity theft. Alright, what are we gonna do? Scan the dark web for Acerbate's email address. Miro, hey BTW. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'll give you an E for E5. I had some weird ideas last night. What? What are you doing? I was counting on Bishop C4. I'm never disappointed to see Bishop E5 though. This is a more interesting move. I'm happy to see it. It's a more interesting move. Yes. Uber driver, hey, what's up? Trust pilot. It's another word for Uber driver. Trust pilot. Uber driver is my trust pilot. You're green on one screen and red on the other. It sounds like a dad joke. That's weird. You're just a random color. Defer. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Check. Check, 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 check. Yeah, you can't do anything creative around here and get away with it. So if I play f6, you take, I recapture, and then you play knight takes e5. I take, you check on h5. I have to play king e7. Then you check on e5, and I play bishop e6. There's other scary stuff like king e7, bishop g5 check, knight f6. That's weird. Can you really do that? Other weird stuff. Simple refutation. Is it that easy? No. It's not really, it's not refuted. It's not refuted. Open game. Yeah, it's that simple, man. But I have an idea. Maybe Uber Driver's right about this. I don't know why I was convinced he was going to take with the knight. Maybe queen takes is better. Butters. Hey, it's Butters. That's a good move. That's a good move you got there, Butters. Butters, still skin. Butter dog. Butterman. Billy Butterman. I don't know about this. Don't ask. It's a don't ask, don't tell policy. Don't encourage each other, alright? In India, they don't have cowboys. Thankfully. There's no need to start this discussion. My two favorite commenters are here. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm not sure you read any books. You just looked at the pictures. From what I've seen. Comic books, maybe. Maximum comic books for Uber driver. Nothing serious. Yeah. Oh yes. You will. Wilhelm. Oh no, you will. Only random questions, please. Nothing serious pertaining to chess. I read in a book that you should capture toward the center. And that bishops are better than knights. But I don't remember if it was a comic book or a porno mag. Alright, that's basically the extent of Uber Driver's reading. Queen e3. What is that about? Queen e3? That's weird. Kind of weird and sneaky. I'm gonna castle queenside. What's he doing with Queen e3? I mean, it has nothing to do with e5. He could have played e5 last move. If you wanted to play e5, it doesn't hinge on playing Queen e3. Oh, no, you will. Well, you didn't want to see knight f4, apparently. You didn't like knight f4. That explains a lot. Alright. Never play f6. Big Bobby said never play f6. And that's why you shouldn't eat cow. I lost track of how many games I lost to Ben Feingold. Oh wait, 0. Okay. Alright, here. King h8. Puppy dormitory. Pup dorm. Preparations for bishop d8 are in the way. On the way. In the wing. On the wings. We gotta go. I can't believe you played the exchange variation. That's so sick. Wow, bishop c1 doesn't look like a man with a plan. What's that? To play bishop d2, bishop a5? Oh no! I'm starting to think that JC would like this position. Yesterday, oh no, 2 days ago, I lost to some player called JC100. That in their profile it says their FIDE rating is 2334. So I searched the FIDE rating database for anyone rated 2334. And there's nobody with the initials JC. Or CJ for that matter. Suspicious? Let's just say I'm not surprised. They're exactly one rating point. They would be exactly one rating point lower than me. Jesus Christ. Clearly. I'm just saying if you're 2334, you clearly have a FIDE title, first of all. Wow, b4. You're just doing random stuff now. Here comes the King's Indian. Holy shit. Man, this guy is serious. Seriously. Uber Driver 69 dog. That's his poker handle. Wow. No. Not very nice. Holy mother of positional play. This isn't like the normal Hey It's Miro game. It doesn't correspond with his 1900 bullet. It doesn't correspond with his crazy tactical style either. I think it's his brother. His brother's more of a positional player. I mean, playing the Roy Lopez, he doesn't play. Then he plays the exchange variation. Then he's playing like real positionally. Clearly conspiracy theory. Oh, that's right. Doesn't play like Miro at all. Now that's Miro. Not really. You didn't play like you. You played like someone else. Maybe the blunder is your style, but the whole game was not his style. And he was just massaging me. Jeez. The variation's not that bad, is it? I don't understand how f6 is playable. Oh, you have to take with the f pawn. I mean, you have to take with the d pawn. What? How does this not win for white? Well, it doesn't work. Oh my god. This is a draw. I guess I looked at it once. Oh, so it's a draw. Check. I started to hallucinate that I didn't have a pawn on e5. I was like, oh no, he has bishop g5 and e5. So it's a draw. Actually not clear. Rook d1, queen e8, queen e5 check, king f7. Yeah, this is pretty scary. Hello, Chesteroid. So I can play f6 there, okay. Yeah, it's safer to play f6. Stupid Uber driver has to make this comment like, well, the Cowboys want an open position. Cowboys offense sucks. So Ponte's pawn sucks, Uber driver. Nice choice. At least I found c5, which is the best move. b7 novelty. So apparently there's no time. I should just get on with my kingside development. Aronian lost to Levy's brother. 95. Aronian. Albert Vida. Alright. It's a Transylvanian variation. Biro Shandor and Albert Vida both played it. Coincidence? I don't think so. Shucky with the 10 plus 5? We'll call it the Transylvanian variation. I think Larson played B takes C. It was all forced right up to rook takes b6. But Hayesmere is he's pretty suspicious there. What happened? Where did that positional style come from? And what's up with the exchange variation of the Roy Lopez? Shall we put the over-under on number of blacks at 3? Dude, what is this guy doing? Are you getting out your opening book? Giving me time odds? You don't say. Levy's sister is a men's IM, which is stronger than WGM. Yeah, dude, she was like, we played 1 million tournaments in the same tournament. I played her once in Romania. Just chatting. Wait, what? What was I doing again? Oh yeah. Wait, what's up with this? He's not playing knight c3. If you're not playing knight c3, I guess I'm gonna go here. That's a weird move to play. I'll just leave it at that. What kind of freak plays a3 with white? Let the QAnon. QAnon. You were inspired by getting so many people playing the exchange variation and looking at some Fischer games. Aha. QAnon. Curran. Ding Curran. Getting inspired, nice. Well, it's good to see you playing more positional style. I mean, something different. For something new and totally different. What opening is this? Depressed lately, you just want to have fun. Listen to some Cyndi Lauper. Some classic Cyndi Lauper. Guaranteed to improve your mood. Yeah, I was just thinking this is right up Uber driver's alley, really. It's like now what do I do? I like black's position, but it requires accuracy. There's nothing wrong with this move. Tower. Tower power. Have you been playing like old video games? Uber driver? You're a little too old for flower power. I live down the street from the pinball museum, so I can go play some Mario Brothers whenever I want. It just makes you think of flower power, and popping mushrooms with my head. Rook h4 in the house, of course. This is still a good plan, tower power. But Uber driver, we have a name for it. It's called the Asterbait maneuver. Captain Kirk has his own maneuver, Asterbait has his own maneuver. Can you please pass the Great Poupon? It's not going anywhere. This is like utter destruction. Oh no. You threaten me. You threaten me. Oh no. You threat, what is your... You menace me. You menace me. What is your menace? Dude, get this out of here. Resign and move out of the way for someone else to play. This is so hopeless, dude. No respect. Bishop takes h6. Now you're down a whole rook. Nothing but the rook. So help you God. Cow God. Cow God, take me away. It's only a rook, no big deal. Don't resign or anything. Cow God, take me away. Yeah, I don't know. Frankly, I just don't think it matters, you know? It's like he's already down a piece for not enough. I don't need to win his rook. Uber Driver's all nervous about like winning his d5 pawn. I also don't need to win that. It's just a winning position already. The moment he plays bishop takes h6, he's lost. He already had a very bad position though. He had like the worst ever IQP Queen's Gambit accepted. Basically, I had the most ideal for that structure that's like humanly possible. Yeah. Yeah, that's my new opening. E4, A6, D4, D5. Gorbatov Alexei plays this. Maybe Christian Bauer has played it. Hey, what's up? It's a new way. Uber Driver wanted me to play the Queen D8 Scandinavian, so we're gonna play Queen D8 in a lot of cases here. Shaki. Correct time control. The moral of the story is that Queen D8 is good if you play A6 first. No. I guess Queen D8, you know, just isn't as fun as A6 early. Now he played bishop c4 last time. I was wondering about when this was going to happen. I know Hikaru has played this. So how does this work exactly? What if like Queen A5, you have Queen H5 or something? Queen E5, Queen H5, threatening knight D6 check. Is that the point? Kind of the only idea I can think of would be Queen A5, Queen H5. Queen E5, Queen H5, and then I can go knight C6. Then my queen is like stuck out there. I was just wondering how long it would take till someone tried this gambit against me. But I thought they normally do like rook b1. So I think knight b5 is like less common. I can always play knight a6 if I have to. You know, I'm like reinventing the wheel here. I've never studied this. Basically, it can't be particularly good for white. There is Queen E4 check. Queen E4 check and Queen C6. Queen E4 check, Bishop E2, Queen C6. White's developing a little bit of initiative there. I don't know how bad it is. If Uber Driver says knight a6, well, Queen f4 clearly is the right move. If Uber Driver says knight a6, I'm going to play it. I don't like it though. Queen a5, Queen h5. Are you listening to the stream? That's clearly the trap that's like based on. This is totally based on that bullshit. Yeah, but if you play knight c6 frequency, your queen ends up like stuck out there, tied down to c7. I don't think that's good, man. I'd rather do this. This isn't that bad, you know? I can still play c6 at some point, so it's not like really a true facehugger in a sense. Gotta cover up those bodies in Lake Mead, Asterbate. Reading desserts. Okay, now we have interesting stuff. Queen e4 check, grab the pawn on g2. Queen a5, same old, right? Queen h5 continues to be annoying. So there's queens somewhere, like queen g4, queen g4. Queen g4, queen a4, anybody? That's fine. And what's happening after c6? Do I really need to do that? Bishop c4 is not on. h3 is on. Well, we'll do it before it's too late. Do it if you can do it. That's what I say. An interesting. You half expected bishop b2. I half expected bishop b2 as well. So you're not always wrong, Uber driver. You're occasionally right. I also believe you were right about knight a6. My Little Pony. I missed my pony on the screen. Hey, who's gonna donate to support the World Senior Championship? You guys don't want me to play, apparently. I get the message. It's alright. Fine, I can take a hint. .95. I have this to meet like bishop c4, for example. You can play rook b1. Now queen d7, queen d8. We go back. The terrifying h3. Terrifying. Terraforming. Why is chess so hard anyway? Gives queen h5 again? Should I? I'm not going to go check. He'll just play. Yeah, I mean, my knight is better on b8 than c7, definitely. It's a major flaw. You always want him on the first rank rather than the second rank. Further away from the center, the better. The best square is a8, Uber driver. Why settle for b8 when you get a knight on a8? Now he's threatening something nasty. That's a naughty move you got there. Bishop takes f7 check, so I can put my other knight on h6. I'm not going to do that. Said Steak, thanks for subscribing. Tier 1. Rook b8 is forced. Rooks are not knights, dude. You know that, right? They're different pieces. Rooks move in straight lines, and knights are not distance pieces, but rooks are. You're aware of that, right? Didn't Fred teach you about that? Oh, you want me to play knight a8. Ah, no, you felt that way about it. I was just kidding. Objectively, I'm not sure where to put my queen. Kick this dangeroo. Dangeroo. If it's a dangeroo, it's probably not a pony. It's a kangaroo, a dangeroo. Dangeroopotamus. Claude Bloodgood, dude, was like a convicted murderer. You know that, right, Repunch? He was in the United States in prison for years and years. I'm sure that Uber driver there was a scandal in the 80s about him like trying to qualify for the US championship or something because his rating got really high. He got his rating up really high through like prison chess, just playing the same people over and over again. It's sort of like a Mark Esserman system where you go to the Boylston Chess Club, beat a 1300 and collect a rating point for every game you win. One of the many reasons I really respect Esserman. Queen takes g4. Was he also in jail? Unfortunately not. There could be like charges for wearing like tennis wristbands post 1985, but I'm not sure if it's going to hold up. I'm not sure if a jury will see it my way. He'll probably get like Judge Eileen Cannon to hear the case, being in Florida. It's the opposite of trying to be attractive. I'm just kidding. I'm just making jokes. Sometimes they land. Jails in Dubai are nice. When they're not like torturing you and shit, you have great, amenities. I really want to go to jail in Dubai. Apparently there's a story about a woman who murdered her husband recently, and the FBI searched her computer, and she was doing internet searches for the most luxurious prisons and stuff. That's forward thinking. They use the word luxurious prisons. Like, that's where the Theranos founder lady goes. Elizabeth Holmes or whatever. Alright, enough is enough. I'm lucky he didn't play f4. Crack my center. Yeah, this felt a lot like playing the Mora Gambit, playing against the Mora Gambit sort of pressure, but objectively, white doesn't have enough kind of stuff. There's the f4 again. Rearing its ugly head. Stella. Stella was fun. I miss Stella. She was fun to hang out with. Did it anyway. Why not, Shaki? Good choice. I knew I shouldn't have allowed that. Now he has oodles of counterplay. Oodles of noodles. Hooked on udonics. I'm not going to stop harassing you. You can file a lawsuit. Did you guys see this Starbucks manager in Philadelphia is getting $25 million for getting fired? Jesus Christ. Fired while white. Get you $25 million. That's pretty harsh. I realize it's like Starbucks. That's 10 life salaries for being fired while white. This is crazy. I don't remember what it was about. I remember a story about some police officers refusing to leave a Starbucks in Philadelphia or something. It might be connected to that. I'm not sure. 25 million seems like a bit much for compensation for losing your Starbucks job. I realize half of that is going to go to enrich some lawyers, but still. Is that really appropriate? Like, that number? 25 million? That's a bit much, no? Inflation? How many years could you work at Starbucks and not make 25 million? They made her the scapegoat when she wasn't there yet. Yeah, but I mean, you know, even if they were guilty, is 25 million like appropriate? People make mistakes. It's like, should you have to pay 25 million? That's crazy, bro. The system is broken. There was this lady who like gave her autistic child hot chicken nuggets in the car, and they burned their leg, and they sued McDonald's for like millions of dollars. But it's like, if you give your child hot food in the car, is that like McDonald's fault? I mean, that's crazy. Give your autistic child, you know, toddler, super hot nuggets, and that's McDonald's fault? I don't know, man. Alright, Dinakis is up. Schumacher. I always give my autistic toddlers, like, you know, unsupervised food in the back seat of the car. Makes sense. Without checking to see how hot it is. I guess the lawyers have to make money somehow, Uber driver. Yeah, that's weird. Exactly. It's all rigged, man. The system is rigged. I have to move first. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Justice talk. Guys, please support the stream. Move 11 with 3 gift subs this week. Uber driver with 1,000 bits. Antonio Stavargan. We're 3% of the way to our goal for the World Senior. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. The World Senior is like the last week of October into the first week of November in Italy. In Sicily. As one Sicilian chess player said to me, I'm not Italian, I'm Sicilian, so they're very fiercely independent there. Alright, but anyway. Well, Chestroid happens to be Sicilian. I'm not Sicilian, I just play the Sicilian. This is for Yabadas, one of our viewers who likes to play, like me, likes to play kind of weird openings. It's a reverse Williams variation of the... It's a reverse Williams variation of the Nimzovich with the additional move A3. How bad can it be? Okay, F4. I want to play F4. But I think it's a bit much. I don't think it's going to work here. We'll go with a classical Pirtz approach. The John Curdo. You blame learning chess for that game? He played that against what? Why? He kept challenging me during the game. It's annoying. I hate when people keep challenging me when I'm like doing my subscriber stream. It's important to have someone to blame, you know? It helps take some of the pressure off of yourself. I think it's a very therapeutic thing. Oh no. There goes all of that future, all of my pressure. Making me whatever. Whatever. Ubatis, wherever you are out there. Is Ubatis out there? No. I only see strong players in my list. Even Asturbate's not online. This is like the Schieber-Spieler anti-Pierce. Yeah, I like to play this way with white. The way he's playing with white is very safe and simple. I remember when I was like 2300, I lost to Hertan once, like really badly. And I've had trouble with Schieber-Spieler in this type of structure. I mean, you have to play correctly now. I mean, it's basically just a kind of King's Indian attack / Pierce, Fianchetto, Pierce variation, Pierce defense, whatever it's called. Pierce defense, is that what it's called? Do I go to B1 or E2? Theoretically, both are possible. Now it's a King's Indian. It would be a King's Indian if we like push these pawns up. Give all the central control. Ooh, give me the bishop. Give me that. It reminds me of the Caro-Khans where Fischer lost to Kyrgyz now. But I know better than that. We're not going to lose like Bobby Fischer. It's not that bad. Fischer played the 2 knights variation of the Caro and lost a couple times against Kyrgyz. He never did solve the Caro-Khan very well. For some reason, yeah, he had trouble. See, I guess he probably would have played the advanced variation well if that had been a thing back in the day. I don't understand why Fischer didn't really play the mainline Caro, you know? He always played like side variations. It's a bit strange. What did he have against the mainline Caro? I guess the 2 knights variation appealed to him because of the King's Indian attack type of nature of this sort of structure. But in those days, there was no advanced variation, really, so his only option was to play the main line. Would have been. Give me that. Wow. Rook f8 is pretty perverse. Defending the f7 square? Wow, dude. That's a weird move. That takes away knight f8. At least knight f8's not an issue any longer. I think he's playing for f5. He likes his white squares. Zorakaya, did you move? I moved the camera. And I moved, yeah. Oh, moved, yeah. Yeah, move. It's cooler. But there's a lot of street noise, so I have to keep the windows closed. But it's fine. I've got an air conditioner unit. Overall better. Different problems, but overall better. Tempting me into a5. Alright. You talked me into it. I've got a good King's Indian now. Can you guess the opening? Petrosian variation, we normally don't like to put the knight on c4 if it's going to get attacked. Basically, this is a Petrosian King's Indian. Speaking of Petrosian, for all intents and purposes, uh-oh. Restructure. The Udit Poldar maneuver we could do here. Zorakaya subscribed for 8 months. I love maneuvering queen through a7. Feugl did that to me too in a Pierce. Petrosian probably did it. I mean, I'm assuming. Petrosian must have done it at some point. You can like put your queen on b3. Of course, like the more standard thing to do is like c3, queen d1, queen b3, which you see in the BOGO. But that involves weakening ourselves on the d file. Queen h1 is better. It's the Larsonian. That's the Larsonian Institute. I'm saving that square for my king, maybe. We can do like a Rigo maneuver. This is another method. Oops! You outcalculated me again. Man. I missed knight takes b5. I mean knight to b5. So knight e5, he tricked me. He has knight b5. Naughty, naughty. That sucks. I have to trade. Wow, nice instant calculation there. So now the position is much less good. It's still good, but not as good as it was, I would say. Less good. Good lead. Trading pieces was not my plan. Big league. Big league or big league? This is a big league for Trump. Did he really say big league? Alright. I can't go stream without saying Trump. I was reading this article in the Washington Post yesterday about this. Maybe it was the New York Times. Like Trump's gonna be on our heads for another 17 months or something. Everyone needs like therapy. The whole world is gonna need like therapy. Can I go one stream without mentioning his name? It's just, when will it be over? It'll be over when it's over. I'm gonna be over when it's over. I'm zoning in on. We're trying to work our way in sideways. The standard King's Indian procedure really here. But not non-traditional. Like usually you go down the C file. I'm using more of an accelerated dragon. Do you know lichess is about to get a brand new mobile app? I did not know that. But I know their voice, the voice input software, it just doesn't work. The current one is like, yeah, my mobile app, yeah, I don't really like it. It acts a little weird. I get like kind of, yeah, laggy, disconnected a lot on the mobile app. It's not great. It's not that bad, but it's not great. Work your way in. It's the accelerated dragon. I'm big on control of A8. My theory in the accelerated dragon is like if I have dominant control of A1, then I'm good shape usually. Control A1 much? We're just crushing the A8 square. Therefore we have good position. Hey, why is the H3 bishop suddenly good? Maybe you should watch my chess lecture videos on Fischer and Petrosian on the King's Indian. Highly recommended. We're gonna work our way in there, weasel our way in there on the white squares. I'm a white square weasel. Weaseling. The garden weasel. Look at that diagonal, H3, C8 diagonal, a new diagonal. Wait, you mean there's a reason, Uber driver, there's a reason you shouldn't just like give up your light square bishop for no reason. See, that's what happened against Big Paul. Bobby lost twice because his bishop just died. It never got out, you know? It was almost like he lost the same game twice against the same player. You know, it's hard enough to beat Fischer, but to beat him twice in the same exact way, that was pretty impressive. By Curious, to be honest. We're just gonna like calmly put the weapon down. You don't want to hurt anybody. you don't want to hurt anyone, right? Just put the chalupa down. Phew, I was really worried. He had maybe e4 in that position. That was a close call. Hey, is 7th rank good? Oh. That's interesting. Should I have gone to c4? I guess I should have gone to c4. I like this square. Or they trade off my bishop pair. Well, that's not very fun. When you let them trade off your bishop pair. Okay, what trickies are we up to here? You didn't like that. Change your mind. I also do massage therapy. If you guys are interested. Part-time dentist, part-time masseur. Damn, dude. Rook A2. You did it. He saw it. I'm a foot brain doctor. I do massage, dentistry, and psychology. Damn, dude, that was brutal. This is what we're aiming for when we get the Petrosian on. Model game, but I did make a blunder at some point. Whoa, there was a major blunder. Oh yeah, when I missed the tactic. Oh, it works. What? Oh, you bluffed me. I could just take, because knight b5 fails to rook b3. You bluffed me. Oh, yeah, it didn't work after all. Damn. All right, what do we got? One more game. Learning the chess. Zorakaya, thanks for resubscribing along with Snitsteg. Guys, let's get the donation bar. $71. We've got 130 days to go. A3 is forced. All right. Your move. It's good to get learning chess out of book. No one plays e5 for some reason. I don't get it. Like, I play e3, a3. No one plays e5. They always play d5. It's really annoying. So here we go again. What am I supposed to do? Where's Tobias when we need him? No, I don't do h3, a3. That's Basman stuff. By the way, Tobias, aka Spectacular Camel, he said he bought some book that it's really kind of, I don't know. Lakdawala and Karsten Hansen. These guys are like the modern Eric Schiller. They write books about everything. Now they wrote a book about the Grob. I mean, come on, bro. Lakdawala, the most uncreative opening player of all time, is authoring a book about Basman and the Grob. Karsten Hansen, who just writes books about everything, basically expert in nothing. It would be nice if somebody from the UK who actually knew Basman and would write a book about his openings, not some random guys who just write millions of books for money. I never got to play Basman, but obviously had a lot of interesting ideas. But it feels weird that just some random guys wrote a book about his Grob opening instead of someone who probably knew him. The Killer Grob. He famously wrote a book like The Killer Grob. The Grob is basically like White's worst opening, but you know, even the worst opening can be dangerous if you know all the tricks and stuff. I think he had a relatively recent game against like McShane, or maybe it was not McShane. Maybe it was the other guy from the England, the young, strong GM, David Howell. But Basman had a game against like David Howell, I think, where he was equal or better out of the Grob. Like, wasn't that long ago, maybe like 10 years ago. Oh, of course, F5. Now we're playing the 4 pawns attack. 3 pawns attack. Austrian. It's a modern, not a Pierce. Oh, Uber driver suggested it. Now you're making suggestions? Big Mike? Big Mike didn't even play E4. He definitely didn't play the Austrian attack. So I don't know what you're talking about. Uber driver's always full of crap. He likes to throw names around. Big Mike. Yeah, Boffiting played a lot of E4. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to worry about bishop E4. That's the point. A3 is a useful move. Hayesmere was talking about like H3, but H3 is not. A3 is a semi-useful move in this position. It's not completely random. Yeah, no, B4 is definitely an idea. We've got this diagonal is a little soft. But it's not my main priority. Knight H3. E4? No. E4? Maybe. Actually, maybe E4 is a good move. Okay, anyway, have a nice day. Anyway, no, Dinekis, we might have time for one more game. Don't go. Please don't go. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I like the acoustics in here. It's a little bigger. It's not a little bigger. It's a lot bigger than the other office, actually. Mr. Coffee, what's up? Hello! It's a lot different, a lot better acoustics than in my other room. Bigger is not necessarily better, big mic. We do have time for one more game, but the neck is unchallenged. The modern. I had a similar game with Tojak Adam, but that was a d4 game. Here black has never played, never played like c5. It's not a queen pawn game. Big Mike. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. We had resubs from Senstek and Zorakaya. Big Uber driver deals in generalities. Now, what are we gonna do? Knight e2 sucks, so I really don't want to put my knight on e2. This is no future. Virtually no future at all. How about we find a move here? What about knight takes f6, pawn takes f5, and then try to develop? The problem is knight f6 is bringing its pieces out. I don't really like it. Yeah, knight e2, it's really bad there. Oh man, I don't know. I could play knight f3. It's not that bad. It's not that good. Oh shit, I hung a pawn. Bung, 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 bung. We've got wonderful street construction. Sicily and Halloween. Yeah, I'm going to be in Sicily. Well, if we get enough donations. It's been a little slow so far, but if we get enough donations to the goal, by October, we'll be in Sicily for Halloween. I heard you can even go swimming, but it's not really like a sure thing. Wow, he didn't even take it. Unbelievable. Rook f8. Yeah, I bet the food is amazing. Don't torture me. Alright, castles. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't castle queenside, please. Please. Knight here. b4, b5. Hello. The learning chess has 4 minutes to my 2, and his rating's going down as we speak. What is it now? Antarctica. Oh, of course. Thinking is overrated. 1400. This guy is 1999, 1799. He's Mr. Sus rating. Susophagus. They call him the Susophagus. Oh, Sladgie, what are you doing? Are you crazy? The plan was to play b4, I don't know, I just decided to play c3. My opponent seems to have no fear. Rook f8 and castles queenside. Oh my god. See, that's what I was worried about before. That's right. That's right. What am I going to do? Knight takes e7. Queen e7. Knight takes f6. My opponent is like a freaking genius and pretends to be 1799. So what's up with that? Pawn takes pawn, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Freaking geniuses with fake ratings. Alright, it's just too difficult. Took back. I take back. Whatever happened to I take back? Knight or bishop, or both? Man. We kill him with a dead bishop. There's a dead bishop on the landing. If you know your Monty Python really well. I've never been a big Monty Python expert, but I had some friends who were huge Monty Python fans. Like crazy about him. There's a dead bishop on the landing. The dead bishop is pretty good for a dead bishop, to be honest. I don't know which Monty Python. I guess the Holy Grail. We do have one more challenge. Not dead bishop. This is live ammo, Alec Baldwin. I don't understand how learning chess. Yeah, he's apparently. Who is learning chess? Do you want to like admit who you are? You're so mysterious and strong. They played so many weird games against me. You really want to keep your anonymous status? Look at the time. 1799, and you can just like blow me away on time. It's crazy, man. But at least your ratings are consistent. Your ratings are consistent. You're not like one of those people who's 2300 in rapid and then blowing me away on time with a 1300 bullet rating. But you do play really well. Minority attack. I realized another thing about learning chess that might be their one of their biggest weaknesses. You guys want to guess what it is? Bishop f4, exactly. Bishop f4, of course. Does anyone want to guess learning chess's biggest weakness? one of them anyway. He doesn't like to exchange pieces, and so he'll do it to a fault where he will refuse to exchange pieces. When he should exchange pieces. Like there. He definitely should have played bishop takes c4 when he had the chance to do it in a good way, and he just refuses to trade pieces. Now he's going to regret that. It's too late now, buddy. He could have put up some resistance in the opposite color bishop position, especially with the clock where it was. But now it's time. He found that. I guess we just played this. I'm sure I had better. I mean, yeah. One mistake, one accuracy. He's pretty good for 1799. Black was better at some points. 80 CPL. There were a lot of spots where black was actually better. It only like fell apart at the end. See? King b8, okay. But anyway, black's playing bishop takes c4. The computer's playing bishop takes c4 in all variations. You have to be able to trade pieces to slow down. You have to be able to trade pieces to break my attack. I noticed this in the last game you played against me. You just like religiously hate trading pieces, but you're just like burning games. You have to be able to trade pieces in certain situations. You can't just like refuse to trade pieces. Jankowski. You mean Yanowski? I don't know Jankowski. You guys want to play the pre-A attack? Because everyone plays like John Jankowski. The pre-A had no effect here. Black just plays g6 anyway. No effect. So it's the Peerts. Sort of Peerts. Pseudo Peerts. What kind of Peerts is this? Oh, it's a really lame Schieberspieler variation. Right. A3 is not such a bad move. It's always a good move. That's a good thing about A3. It's almost always useful. Rip central pawn. But I'm sure black knows what he's doing. Just keep making radical suggestions, and eventually someone will blunder and lose. Alright. White's better, clearly better, but not so easy. G4. What do you think? The grob? Should we go grob? Full grob? No. No grob today. Oh, come on in. The water's just fine. Floating upstream on the lazy river. It's a lazy river night. You gotta play bishop g4 now. This move is like... I don't know about the c5 we were driving. That was... Wow, speak of the devil. In this position? Are you sure about that? Did you actually calculate that? Alright, I don't know. This game I had last year where the guy did like bishop h6 in a similar position and he was totally lost and I lost. It was so ridiculous. The Serbian FIDE master. He was so cocky and overconfident and he was just completely lost and I freaking lost the game. I was like the only player who lost to him. Why are people who like never win a game like overconfident and cocky? That's weird, you know? Alright. How's your central strong point doing? Good? Unfortunately, like, my king is in the same diagonal as this pawn, so if I try to do any tactics, like knight takes pawn and e5, I might get pinned and not be able to capture on f6. It will restrict my tactical abilities. Oh my god. That's crazy, brah. It's the because I can variation. Wow. Oh, knight takes pawn. Knight takes pawn in e5. Knight takes pawn in e5, and then he moves the queen. Let's say like d5. Bishop takes f4. Now he gets a really scary diagonal, but g2 is protected. So it's not enough to just like feel, oh, I think this is a cool move. I know it's a fast time control, but you gotta calculate more. Intuition is not good enough. If you want to be strong, you gotta go beyond intuition. You gotta combine intuition and as much calculation as possible. This is not enough calculation. Dinekis is like 90% intuition and 10% calculation. A lot of you guys are like this, to be honest. It's not enough calculation. E6, anyone? All right. So which way did he go? Which way did he go? Bishop takes b5 is even possible. Everything's possible. Bishop g3. We could literally play almost anything here. Wow. Alright. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm up a pawn. Black has some compensation. Another pawn is hanging on b5. If necessary, I'll move my king away. No problem. I take it upon myself to criticize everyone here, so please don't take it personally. It's part of my job. I take that as my job. I just assume people want to improve, so I try to make constructive criticisms. Most people want that. I didn't expect him to protect the pawn. It seemed kind of out of character, but now he's lost the thread. I think he had to continue to be super aggressive there. Bishop takes h3. But it was inconsistent to play queen b7. I mean, you're down one pawn, what's two? I think he has to keep going. And blocking the bishop from going to b7 I don't like. f6, I thought you said Benji doesn't like that. It's our meme. f6. I wasn't expecting any f6s. e6 maybe. Last game, guys. Time to go. It was nice knowing you. See you for Sunday simul. Don't forget to donate to support the stream. We're up to $71 on the Sicily trip. Bishop b7, he found it. Well, he has to. He's hanging on. He is hanging around, and I don't like it. Fortunately, he's only down one pawn with chances to hold this. But we both have tons of time left. I have a spider bishop. It's a bad. It's a powerfully ass bad bishop. Powerful ass bishop. Friendly gifted a sub was interested to join the simul. Cool. Excellent. Excelente. My rook is stuck. Boom, boom, boom. One pawn up. Spider bishop. Mr. Coffee, good to see you. Donate. Fantastic Friday. This could come down to that's a problem. An unexpected move. Could come down to 4 against 3 on the king side, which I'm not really looking forward to. But they do have e6. Wow. There's a chance this is a draw. Like I don't have enough to win. Man, knight c5 was a nice move to find. b4. Oh my god, he did that. I didn't think you would do a thing like that. Wow. Wait, what about my pawn? Push, 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 push. My queen first? Or you queen first? A8, A5, A8. I want to play A5. Okay. Technical ending land. Spider pigs. No relation to pig spiders. How about e6 takes queen somewhere? Looks pretty dangerous to me. Can pin my knight now. I gotta go, guys. Jorshan, 5 minutes. Uh-oh. There could be an assault against c5 coming. Against f2, that is. Holy crap. Really, I missed queen f1. Dude, what would I have done if he had played queen f1? I would have had to have played queen b2 or queen b6. Ugh. No Sladgie defense in this game. Sladgie. Sladgie defense. Technical. Technically, my dear, I don't give a damn. I'd like to have the pawn back on the e4 maybe, I don't know. But then again, how would I win anyway? Bishop to where? Bishop to where? The heir up there. You're kidding me. Bishop to where? Oh no. Don't think I had to be winning a piece there. No Sladgie defense in this game. You can say that again. Proud of me. He did it to himself. I didn't do anything. Still not that easy to win. I think I might have to move my king. It might involve moving my king at some point so that I can move my knight. Just a theory I have. Now I can move it anyway. The cement king. Wonder if they have cement kings in Sicily. The original cement kings. That's a good knight. It may be necessary to make a sacrifice at some point. A sacrifice you can't refuse. The lazy way. You know every lazy way I've ever heard of. Oh. You can do that? Can't possibly do that. Can you really do that? Lazy man slopes there. Resigned. Alright guys, good games. Yeah, I think that ending is probably a draw. This is a draw. Should be a draw. 4 against 3 on a good game. Tough one. Alright, I'll see you guys later. See you Sunday. Thanks for donating. Bye-bye.